Yo, what's up? It's the No Level Cap Podcast. It's me, Sage Ashford. It's Rakeem Beck. It's Terrence Flowers. It's Will Coleman. It's Devin Butts. And we're in here to give a look at Sony's February State of Play. We're going to react to all the games here. We have no idea what's here, though we do all have our own expectations. We'll talk about everything after the fact, after we check everything out. But I do want to take the temperature just for a second. Is anybody actually like legitimately hyped for this?
I'm a smidgen.
Okay.
Smidgen of hype.
I'm hoping that Sony delivers something because I mean they need to.
Yeah.
I do feel like
they definitely need to.
They don't need to, and yet they need to. Like they don't have to from like a sales standpoint, but they need to because like man, it feels like it's just been a string of bad news for them for a while now, and I'm like, man, I just need to see some kind of like sign of like, hey man, we also in here still making games. So
will we see a Kendrick game announced?
No, but there is a Wu-Tang game in development. So
there is.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
that is right. Yeah,
I can't. Not even that first game.
It's not.
That's actually crazy.
They had a PS1 game, right?
It's a fighting game. Yep.
Yeah.
It's a fighting game. Based off the skeleton of Thrill Kill.
Yep.
Wow. All right. But yeah, there should be a wide variety of video games here. It's supposed to run about 40 plus minutes.
Okay.
There's a lot of rumors. I wonder if we got hit with so many rumors that if you're keeping track of them, you basically know everything that's here. I hope that's not the case.
That it has to have some
secret
surprises.
Yeah.
Right.
I kind of hate that we in this era, like convenience and like tech is cool, but sometimes you just want to know stuff, be surprised by it, man.
Yeah.
Kind of takes the luster away from it a little bit.
It does a little bit, yeah. That's true.
Yeah, it does. I agree with you.
Rating it off with a game.
Already? Okay.
But there was one rumor that I know is not true. I'll tell y'all about it after the show. But they was wild. Oh, okay. Yeah.
I missed this beta again.
Damn.
It's happening again tomorrow, though. It's happening tomorrow, like the 16th.
I know they said they extended it for PlayStation going down.
Yeah, they did. But I didn't even get a chance to play it because I didn't get a chance to fight the other monster that was there.
I only got to play the first beta.
Yeah, people.
Yeah, give us that crispy 4K.
Yeah, I was like, this don't look right. Let me fix it.
Even though I guess people, when they watch this, it'll just be in 1080p.
Yeah, it's gonna be downscaled anyway.
Well, I mean, that don't mean we gotta watch something that look bad.
I saw like some minor discontent online that I think the specs for how the game's gonna run aren't that super high or something like that.
I heard that people were having a little trouble with running it.
Yeah,
people are having trouble with running 5090s and still have problems with it.
That's crazy to think about, but this looks amazing. I say that much though.
Yeah, I mean this is their first time at trying an open world Monster Hunter game, so might be some growing pains.
I know some people have also said that we're getting to the point now, and I know Capcom has a new engine that they're working on. But,
that looks cool.
You know, the RE engine is starting to reach its age where it's probably time for something new.
How long have they been using the RE engine?
It was since RE7, right?
Remake. Yeah, 7. Yeah.
So that'd be 7 or 8 years.
The first free title update. What you got for us?
That ain't enough.
Oh, Mizusune.
Almost a decade ain't enough.
No, run that bitch into the ground. Let's get 7. Let's get.
It's not enough.
It's not enough. Cause like as soon as they switch to the new engine, like they gotta start all over again with like learning how that bitch works.
A little bit, yeah. Few solid engines left, but it's not enough.
How you doing, Sujimoto-san?
I agree with you, Sage, but I also know like after you have an engine for so long, if they get into like the next console cycle before they change, sometimes that could cause issues too.
That's true.
They do have one they're working on because I know they showed footage of it and everything, so I don't think they'll be caught with their pants down. I think they'll be fine.
Yeah, as long as it's not that Luminous engine shit that just, man, Square paid for that.
Yeah. I will give Capcom their credit, man. RE engine has been like pretty solid. I mean, you even look at DMC5 and that game still looks freaking amazing.
DMC5 does
They're doing great for them.
Nah, my about time.
This reminds me to play it, but that is a
All right.
big game to put on my system.
Now show us a real announcement. Uh-oh.
Sega. Mo ninjas?
Okay.
Hey,
Shinobi?
Streets of Rage, guys. Shinobi. All the ninjas
Oh
coming
yeah,
back.
that's
this year.
Shinobi.
By the hey, Streets of Rage 4 was godlike, so I'm man.
Hey man,
The
Ninja
same
Gaiden,
studio, let's go.
Ninja Gaiden Rage Bound and this.
God,
shoot,
God,
you do it.
no.
It really is the year of the ninja.
It's a year of the ninja.
This art style looks great.
Yeah, it was awesome, bro.
So this game is pretty much ready.
Yeah,
it
this
looks
looks
like
ready.
it.
Striking with lethal precision.
Hey, thick.
Oh wow.
Hey,
Each weapon a tool. Each tool a part of the whole.
I ain't gonna lie. This look cooler than Ninja Gaiden Rage Bound to me.
hey, look, it do. But I'm playing them
They
both.
put in a lot of work on the animations. I'll say that.
Man.
Yeah, it like the
I'm
art is
playing
they're
them
going
both
off.
because it's only fair to me
The legend continues.
and my like of ninjas.
I mean, these games aren't gonna be
Oh,
that
wow.
expensive, probably. So yeah, you can probably get.
Okay, August 29th. Cool.
Ain't got a release date. Yeah, this game is ready.
Art of Vengeance.
That looked dope.
Was this
Fortnite?
Sega 2?
Yeah,
It is
There was
Sega.
a Sonic game being
Ah,
released.
Sonic
Oh.
Racing.
yeah.
They had announced this a few months ago, right?
A lot of stuff been like dripping out about this game.
It was like one trailer back in what, December or November or something like
not
that?
surprised about this
I don't
one,
even know if it was
but
a
it
full
looks
trailer.
cool.
Yeah, snippet.
like
It was
showed
very
it.
short. Yeah.
Yeah, it was
Okay.
super short.
Man.
It was always funny to me because I was like, why are you in cars? You're
I
Sonic
was
the fucking
actually just
Hedgehog.
going to say, man, Sega refuses to revisit Sonic R. They like, man, we
Can
will
you
not
feel
do
the
that ever
sunshine?
again.
Oh, that's bright and
Okay, this
up
feels
today.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Driving on dinosaurs? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, and they're crossing like dimensions and worlds and shit.
This
Okay, that's why it's
looks
called
more like Diddy
CrossWorlds.
Kong racing to me. Like I don't know how.
Okay, I
Circle.
see you.
Oh, they got abilities.
Okay.
Yeah, they
Oh, that's
definitely
kinda
going
cool.
for the Mario Kart vibe of being able to switch.
Hey, Afterburner?
Ooh.
All
On
right.
the water, land, and sea.
Does Knuckles
Okay.
have rims on this car?
Wow.
No, Shadow did.
Yeah, he got it for the Latinas.
What the? This car
That's cool as
most.
hell.
Yo, I'm loving
It's
this like Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart type levels.
Y'all remember that that NASCAR anime? It reminds me of that, where the cars would like transform and like change
Oh,
modes.
I remember that.
Yeah,
NASCAR
like
anime.
game
Oh,
wings.
Oh, wow.
I
Closed
definitely
network
remember the
tests.
NASCAR show.
Huh.
Okay, network test is awesome.
Oh, more Sega stuff?
That
Damn,
didn't look bad.
Sega
Hey,
just
Sega
unloading
been
the
a roll.
clip.
Sega said we in
Just
there.
that radio.
Oh, this is
Oh,
Bandai Namco. Never
Namco.
mind.
What is this? Some new shit?
Wait, is this?
Tails?
I was going to say a new Tales.
Nah, this can't
Nah,
be Tails because
something
Tails
else.
don't do Modern
Ain't
Worlds.
Tails.
Oh, this Digimon.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
Oh, new Digimon.
Huh.
Hey,
All right, I see y'all.
Man, that Digimon RPG series, man, it's been chucking along these last few years, man.
Embark on a journey alongside.
They haven't been a Digimon game in a while, I feel like. They had that
Well,
one
that
visual
survived,
novel game.
right?
But even
They
that
survived.
took
Digimon
forever.
survived, but it's been a
Yeah.
while though.
Known as
Survive did take forever, you're right. It's time to Digivolve. Yeah. Okay, custom protagonist or male and female, okay.
Agumon just smacking somebody in the face.
No,
together.
Okay, Omnimon.
I know, right?
Of a bond that transcends
Digimon story.
Time
Stranger. Okay,
Oh, I'm
Digimon.
Stranger.
Yeah, Cyber Sleuth. Now we got Time Stranger.
Just 2025.
I don't know about that. You might as well delay it.
Pokemon
Yeah.
isn't the only royal family.
Uh-oh, let's go.
There it is.
独立开发者到今天与 PlayStation 一
Hey,
路走来已历经10年。输入之魂结合了流畅爽快的战斗体验。
All right, Lost Soul aside, it's finally time.
玩家将在各具风
it's
格
time. It's good to see you
面对
here.
充满个性的敌人，
Went from a boy to a man. It's been so long.
逐步揭开精彩的故事。 接下来，我非常激动地向大家展示全新的游戏正式全游戏的。
Okay.
Let's go. It felt like it was time, man. It felt like it was time.
It's past time.
It's supposed to come out this year, so I mean, why not reveal the date now? So.
I keep having the same dream.
Okay.
A horrible dream.
Okay.
Wake up.
Monsters invade our world.
Altis Zero
A
game.
powerful being falls from the sky.
Who's this
And when
Kyrie?
it seems they might vanquish the invaders,
You mean the voice actress?
the dream
No, just
ends.
like she being asleep and just.
Is this really just a
Maybe
dream?
it is Kyrie.
You never know, bro. These voice actors be getting
Man,
these jobs.
this does feel like Square Enix a little bit. I definitely see the inspiration.
Come, Kaiser. We will travel across worlds, leap through dimensions together.
All right.
Man, the last few years of Chinese action games. That shit has exploded.
A destiny waiting to be fulfilled.
Oh, that's cool.
It was very much so.
Ooh. Be your vengeance. The blade in your hand.
Particles. All of the particles.
All the particles.
I mean, this is definitely just, this is like the best Square game that Square didn't make.
Well, hopefully it's good.
Yeah, hopefully it is good. Yeah.
Wanted to be a hero.
Yeah, it's been in development so long.
Yeah, it has.
You must.
This was like about time for them, for real.
Then give me your power.
He pulled that guy straight out of Chaos Legion.
Yeah.
Hold on. Lost soul aside.
Wow.
Heard you.
Okay. All right.
Okay, I see you.
Okay.
Oh, they probably gonna show something else.
Hi everyone,
That's
I'm
probably
Sean
where they
Benson.
came from.
We've
That's
got
cool.
several updates today from partners around the world, starting with news from the Like a Dragon series.
Hey!
I don't need another trailer.
Hold up now.
A playable demo of Like a Dragon, Pirate Yakuza in
Oh,
Hawaii
tomorrow.
arrives on PS5 this Friday.
I'm definitely
Well,
downloading
Players
Well,
can
Friday,
try out
yeah.
2 battle styles,
Oh my
including
God.
I thought it said the
Goromajiba's
13th.
new Seedon
Said
style,
14th.
as well as engage in naval battles at the Pirates Coliseum.
that. Okay.
Game comes out on 21st.
Sega and Mint Rocket join forces in
What?
Ichiban's Holiday, a
And
new
Dave the
crossover
Diver?
DLC coming to Dave the Diver.
Why not? Dave the Diver does whatever he wants, bro.
Ichiban Kasuga
Get him,
and other
Ichiban.
Like a Dragon characters team up to thwart a gang of troublemakers in classic beat-em-up style, all while
What?
perfecting new recipes at Bancho Sushi. Dave the Diver Ichiban's Holiday arrives this
Oh
April
my
on
God. What a
PS5
fun
and
IP Dave the
PS4.
Diver has become.
David
I
Diamond
know,
have
right?
A Resident Evil crossover soon.
The Splitgate 2
What is it?
alpha
Oh, Splitgate
begins
2?
February 27th on PS5.
Okay, it's at the end of the month. Alpha.
Use
Okay.
portals and futuristic physics to dominate
love
the
Splitgate
arena,
1,
and
so I
play a
hope
new
this is good.
24-player mode where 3 teams compete on a massive map.
24
How
players?
many?
God.
24.
24.
goodness.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is
Paul Heyman?
I'm here to give you an exclusive
What?
first look.
I know, right? What?
The WWE 2K.
The new
They were
WWE
really
2K
hyping
game.
up this entry, huh?
I guess they gotta hype up the island.
The island.
Yeah, it's like a new thing.
Oh, like
Not-
the
not-
park.
Players
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I'm
think
saying
we
not
got
necessarily
Nike
new,
in here
but
too?
yeah.
WWE themed landmarks, quests, live events, and shops with up to 50.
Wow.
They got Jordan in this.
Yeah,
Oh, this
they got,
is
they
on
got
just-
Nike, so Jordan wouldn't be too far
Hold
behind.
on.
This is code for we about to take your wallet for all this work. boy.
Hold
I
on
know,
now.
right?
They're my superstars.
Oh, what a- Ah!
Run your paycheck now.
As the first of its kind for the franchise, the island is not just an addition.
This
It's
is,
a
I'm not gonna lie to you, I played
for the
2K24,
future.
and when I played online, I was like, this is it?
Welcome.
I'm like, this feels so like old.
This is it?
This looks exactly what a modern day WWE 2K online mode should be. Like
That's
something more social, way more modes. Like the old one was like trash. So this is much better.
This is it.
Okay.
Borderlands 4,
Okay.
let's go.
Okay.
What's up? I'm Randy from Gearbox. And I'm Randy from Gearbox. And you know why we're here.
Okay, bro.
Are you ready?
That's weird.
It's 2025.
I know, right?
And every day we are getting
Just don't do
closer
any magic.
to the
We good to
launch
go.
of Borderlands
I promise
4.
you.
Let's go.
Borderlands 4, baby. Yeah. Did this have a release date?
If it didn't, we probably finna get one.
It didn't have one. We probably finna get one now though.
Okay. Oh, big on shooting and using abilities at the same time. Okay.
They're trying to do that Doom King is. It's just seeping into other games, man.
What's up?
The Doom style.
Oh, that's cool. So, all right. Oh, what the heck was that?
Break free. Borderlands 4.
I'm assuming the fall.
Well, why you hit us with the Mandark laugh?
I know, right?
I want more.
Should have hit the title.
All right, hold on.
Is going to break free for a special state of play this spring, focused exclusively on Borderlands 4. And we're diving deep, you guys. Join us. Borderlands 4, state of play for combat, vault hunters, action skills, exploration and discovery, everything. You're going to see more guns than you can even count, all on PlayStation 5. But
I mean,
Randy,
this country already got that covered, but okay.
I think I do, Randy. Well, what is it? Don't hold out on me, Randy. I'll feed you, baby bird. Who wants a launch date for Borderlands 4? This Randy.
Okay.
I don't.
Borderlands 4 launches worldwide for everyone on September 23rd, 2025. Okay. We got work to do. See you in spring.
Tomorrow, GTA 6 announces we are releasing also on September 20th.
We are releasing it
The day Borderlands dies. In thunderous applause. Oh, Split Fiction. Okay.
But I really don't do small talk. Nice to meet you too.
Maybe that be small talk.
So you want to go through more of your crazy stories? My crazy stories? But how are we supposed to
I literally had this as an idea for a story one time, like writers going through their own fantasy worlds and learning lessons from them.
Man, you should have put pen to paper.
I took inspiration
Right about that?
from when me and my sister
Well,
were
brother,
young.
man.
Look at all of this. It's amazing.
Start attaching that
I
stuff,
base the
man.
story around my dad. All I can do is write
Make 'em
this
Iron
Man.
specific story. Oh, we'll face it together. We got this. Yeah.
Follow my lead. Are you for real?
It's another studio
Trailer-
that always knocks out the part usually. Go ahead with
Trailer
your
makes sense, but I didn't need no more of it. I didn't need to see nothing else. Like I was already sold. So I mean, that's
Right.
I did not sign up for this. Brace yourself, Zoe.
I don't need much more of this. We good. Give me my game.
I mean,
Well, it comes out next month, so don't
it's
even
a
have
marketing
long.
thing, so I get it.
Yeah.
But I'm just like, dang, I could have done what I having this for. I was already sold.
I see what you're coming from. Yeah.
Oh, what's this game?
Until Dawn. Okay.
Nah, it's the Swan in
From
Space.
them.
Oh,
I
Superman.
forgot the name of this game.
It's got to be another horror.
I mean, yeah.
Face horror.
Dang, it's on
Black
the tip of my
woman.
tongue.
Oh, that's what's? I know that actor.
You know, this was announced.
Like it penetrated through there. We need to inspect the hull damage first.
This might just be new.
Doesn't look too bad.
Cause I showed this to Ty a while back. Told him he might like it since he liked those games.
This game?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You feeling all right?
Do you remember the name of it?
And my mind's going another.
I literally saw the name of it like a week or two ago, and I forgot what it
What
was.
is that? This ship is infected with an alien organism.
It still doesn't feel real sometimes.
Directive 8020, that's what it's called.
Okay.
Like some type of
even remember
shapeshifter
this
alien on there killing people.
Lord have mercy.
Do you think Williams knows more about
That's
this
you,
substance
Terrence.
than he's letting on?
We can't take
You
it.
those laying down?
It can manipulate
I hope not.
its physical appearance. It's
Yeah, little high
changing
What
top.
you talking about
cellular
again?
structure. It's replicating human form. It's replacing us.
Ooh,
I know this will be difficult
kind of doing
to
like
hear.
the thing.
Yeah, I was just thinking. This feels kind of like The Thing.
Very Alien, The Thing.
Ooh. Oh, it definitely feels like The Thing. Yeah. Directive 8020.
Okay, October 2nd.
Oh, it's a Dark Pictures game. Okay.
Yeah. Man, we getting a lot of release dates.
That I like.
Truthfully.
I like that a lot.
Steel Wool
Studios.
What do they do?
Let me explain the situation.
This is some joke.
Bear, 5 Nights.
Leaving our property abandoned in his warehouse.
Yeah, I'm not lying. There's some kind of war off like the
Your
lure.
job is simple. Enter the
I mean,
warehouse and retrieve
so
the
many of them.
technology that he was developing for us.
Well, I'll let this play out.
It's a kind of prototype endoskeleton that can adapt to any costume and become any character. We suspect it may be malfunctioning, so just be aware of the slim but non-zero chance that you could sustain significant injuries while attempting to retrieve it, including but not limited to death or dismemberment. We fully expect the retrieval process to go smoothly.
Honestly, this is kind of looking more like Poppy's Playtime.
I was just going to mention that too.
Yeah, because Poppy's Playtime is the big one right now.
Yeah, that I was going to say that there's like the whole not mascot horror. Well, I guess it is mascot horror has kind of just exploded in the indie scene. So yeah, this is looking very Poppy's Playtime-esque.
Secret of the Mimic.
Thank you for being a valued member of the Fazbear team.
Also release date.
Okay, got a release date.
Greetings from Moonhood. We're the creators of the Midnight Walk, cozy horror game created entirely in clay.
Oh, I do remember
Journey
this
down
one.
a nightmarish highway riddled with terrors that want to devour you and your little lantern creature, Hot Boy. Together with your little friend, you must outsmart these terrors and bring back fire to this mad world we've handcrafted for you. So please enjoy this short gameplay preview.
After the end of the world, the burnt one woke from a deep slumber.
That was kind of cool.
The burnt.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, chill out.
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy how we have this in South of Midnight coming.
I know, right?
I reckon you must be headed for Moon Mountain. Am I right?
I mean, he even has the southern accent
too. heavily Tim Burton inspired, like the visuals.
Close your eyes.
Claymation.
Okay.
Shit.
No,
right? No more of that. Oh,
no.
I know, right? Jesus, like, whoa.
I thought he was more clever than he was.
The Midnight Walk.
May 8th.
Okay.
Okay. Because I know we've seen this before.
It's a VR game?
Yeah, it's VR and just regular.
It's both.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's both. So I know we've seen this before, but I don't remember it having a date. So
it didn't. Yeah, the last time we saw it was at the last State of Play, I think.
Quirky new adventure from Konami.
Darwin.
Konami.
You know,
Darwin's Paradox.
Man.
Seeing that makes me wonder if
Darwin's
when we're going to see baby steps
Darwin,
again.
a clever octopus who finds
never.
We don't have to, honestly.
Yeah, let's make some better games now.
No more rage games.
This look better than baby steps.
Escape the facility
Yeah.
and save the world.
This looks very much more interesting.
Oh my god.
It's coming out this year, so we'll have to see.
You need to get on the Aperscape.
Warriors
Roguelite.
Infinite Hell awaits.
Oh shit.
Dynasty Warriors
Abyss. A roguelite Warriors.
You just in hell.
Alright.
Hey, yo.
Just a roguelite game. What's
A
one of those?
roguelite, but it's Muso.
That's exactly what it is.
Call on powerful allies.
All right. Yeah, I thought y'all was doing better with making a new solid game. Don't go back to making just jank copies like y'all used to do.
There's a lot going on the screen.
A roguelite hell awaits when Warriors Abyss
Oh,
launches
today?
on PS5 and PS4 later today.
Really?
Nobody asked for this.
Devin's like, I didn't want this.
You got it though.
You got it. That game looks very small, Devin. It'll be
it'll be okay. Some people gonna play it and love it now, so you never know.
Their main series is back. They put all the resources in that.
Graphics and a host of quality of life features.
Yeah, baby.
Now, Onimusha Warlords is just Onimusha 1, right?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's Onimusha 2 brought back as well.
We probably
won't get all of them at this point.
We should be seeing 3 and maybe Dawn of Dreams.
May 23rd.
Dreams.
And will be available for pre-order later today.
And I got this physically. I got that. I got this.
Looking to 2026.
I remember playing this
Y'all
back when I
gonna
was in high school.
remaster Dawn of
Let's go!
Please tell me this is not the same trailer.
Watch how it be the same trailer.
You gotta show me a little more, man.
Okay, it's different.
Yeah, this one's different.
Yeah, this one's different. Captured on PC.
I'm surprised they're pushing this one so soon.
I know. Damn, all right, bro. Float down the river.
I guess that means Pragmata ain't showing up here.
Yeah.
I guess that means Resident Evil 9 ain't showing up here.
Probably not.
Probably not.
I feel like Resident Evil 9 is a Summer Games thing. I feel like that. Either that or the next State of Play, which is like what, usually May or June.
Yeah.
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 Them steps looking like Rurouni Kenshin. I think I'm Yoshimitsu.
Oh, Masashi.
Oh, all right.
I hope so.
Okay, so we got a new protagonist.
Huh, interesting.
Oh, so you can use the environment. Oh.
Oh, that's different.
Yeah. I like this dude.
Capcom did say they were making this one more focused on like
sword
real
play
action and sword play.
Yeah.
Okay, different weapons. You gotta have that. Onimusha game.
Yep. Run to the hill like a joestar.
This dude got a lot of personality.
He do.
What you just say, Will? You run your Joseph?
I said run to the hills like a joestar, bro.
Hey, hold on, he kind of gave up that energy.
Yeah, he did.
He play dead
like,
on the boss fight.
Whenever Musashi is portrayed, he's always very playful. I will say that. For a nigga went around challenging people to duels and killing them.
Yeah, that's that's definitely what this is. Yeah.
Oh yeah. I called this.
He's coming here. I'm sure of it.
What was the date they dropped for this?
October something, right?
Okay.
America is out to destroy the Shagohod and get its hands on your inheritance.
Hey, the Shagohod.
The philosopher's legacy.
Man, yeah, that
Look at
music.
our
Oh man.
Kill me as well.
What's the story between you and the boss?
She was like a mother and my master.
Hey.
The Cobras will take care of him.
Oh, there you go. I have to know if they kept that detail in.
We gonna wait them out.
That eye though.
Let's go.
Yeah.
No, I'm shooting him in the wheelchair. I ain't got time to wait, man. I ain't got time to wait, man.
The Fury.
Actually, isn't this like a remake of one of the older trailers? Because I feel like the older trailer had like.
This trailer came out like last week or 2
No,
weeks
I
ago.
mean like the OG game.
Oh,
I feel like
they just
some parts of
redo
it.
the original trailer from like back in the day.
I don't know if it's the full trailer. That I don't know,
Smart
but
as so.
the boss parts looked similar to one of the trailers from back then.
Colonel Volgin.
I could be totally wrong. I mean, totally.
You never know. Oh,
okay. August 28th.
August 28th.
August 28th.
All right.
Hey, come on, hey. Y'all gotta bring Ape Escape back, bro.
You already got your wish, bro. Look.
I'm talking about full-fledged Ape Escape.
Oh, full-fledged Ape
This
Escape.
was fun.
Are we bringing back skating?
Skating.
Hey man, bring back those features from the director's cut on the PS2.
Oh yeah.
When you had all that stuff that you could do.
Wasn't Solid Snake in a Tony Hawk game, or am I tripping?
That was you. That was that. You could
That was a skateboarding game that was on Metal Gear Solid 2.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. The director's cut stuff.
Yeah,
oh, director's cut. Oh, I didn't have that version.
That was Metal Gear Solid 3 Subsistence. Yeah.
And Subsistence.
Okay,
yeah,
I didn't play that one. Okay.
I have 1,000 questions. Why did you come back?
I stood in the home I was born in.
Oh, this is Hell Is Us.
In that moment.
Hell Is Us.
Yeah.
I felt the connection.
Epsilon 11 sound off.
All right, Aiden Pierce.
It's got some Death Stranding like vibes to it.
Hey,
my man has one hell of a chin.
Like Ursula.
Swear, bro. I got a bib full of chin. That's crazy.
Impossible. It's you.
It's him.
You must continue. We've begun to uncover.
All
Yeah,
right.
they got all the release dates.
All right.
Got all the release dates in this state of play.
September 4th.
September about to be a busy month.
Okay, Hell Is Us. Understood.
Man,
Yeah, baby.
Oh, there,
go.
Liza P, baby.
Let's go, baby. They said it could be done. It's here, baby. We back.
Can it be winter all of a sudden?
I'm happy for you, Devin.
I'm happy for you too, bro.
I know you and Max
Congrats, my guy.
are very happy.
Well, I can't wait to play this.
You going to a carnival?
Boy, people was down playing this game so much, bro. I just saying.
Hold your hand and dance.
You're not the puppet I was expecting. Who are you?
You got stains?
I know, right?
Looking for someone. Legendary.
Oh, that's pretty.
Stepped up.
I will say Legion, Granfaloon, hello.
Too many stalkers were lost to that evil.
You summoning people?
I know, right?
Got an arrow now? Got claws?
Oh.
I'll do whatever it takes.
Hey.
You'll survive.
Into the gun?
All that matters.
Man got the gun blade.
Nothing else comes close. Not even my life. I swear I won't be late.
Yep, Devin, that's
Overture. Oh man, that's
Overture.
I like that.
Okay,
I like
Nice
that.
name.
this summer.
Bruh.
You got something to do this summer, Devin.
Some junk.
Woke up, get to the broccoli hockey.
Pixel Junk Studios.
Not familiar with what they make.
Man, they ain't wasting no time with this. We just getting game after game after game.
by Bion. Yeah, I don't know nothing about this one. This news to me.
All right.
What
the?
With the AK.
Like
That's
dreams.
what I was,
Interesting.
that's what I said. Like it kind of threw me on. Like he got a blicky, he got a gun, and he got
Fort
PJs.
Sleep. When you play too much Fortnite in your sleep.
It like looks pixelated, but it isn't. It's like interesting.
No creation
voxels.
without destruction. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like the PS1 like artifact
Destruction is by
look.
no means an end, but a beginning of something beyond.
It does like voxels. Yeah, I don't know what's happening here.
Like you feel an explosion in life when something is destroyed.
Dreams of another.
Huh.
This logo is crazy.
This logo is
DOA.
Sponsored by Pal World.
皆さんこんにちは。Qゲームスのクリエイティブディレクターのバイ
Oh,
オンです。
you're Bion. Nice
私
to
の
meet
最
you,
新
sir.
作ドリームオブサナザーはいかがだったでしょうか。破壊なくして想像はないというテーマのもと、ドリームオブサナザーではシューティングゲームの常識を覆す体験ができます。武器で傷つけたり破壊するのではなく、抽象化している散らばった世界を具体化して想像することができるのです。
Oh.
本作ではポイントクラウドというテクノロジーを採用し、プレイヤーは幻想的な夢の世界へダイナミックな変化を与えることができます。今年 PS5 登場予定で、本日からウィッシュリストへの追加ができます。
I applaud the creativity.
Hey everyone, I'm Kristen Zatani, and I'm excited to share even more PlayStation news in today's show.
All right, sure. What you got for me?
Oh boy.
Days Gone Remastered.
Why does this feel like such a middle finger to the dude who made this game?
Post-apocalyptic open world epic comes to
I don't know. Maybe he deserved it. I don't know.
PS5 Pro support. It also includes added content like permadeath and speedrun modes, an enhanced photo mode, new accessibility features, and Horde Assault, a survival arcade mode with increased horde sizes that will
Oh shit, y'all made the game more fun.
Days Gone. And if you purchase Days Gone on PlayStation 4, you can
you get an upgrade.
To a digital version of Days Gone Remastered.
Oh
You know, I'm not gonna lie, I do like that program. Like, I think that you know,
I
if
do
you
like
have the
Remastered
original one,
launches on PS5
just being able to
April
upgrade for $10, I think that's a good deal, in my opinion.
New DLC is coming to Stellar Blade this June.
I have to
is
get this game soon. Yes, it's Nikke. I need to get this game, and I'm.
Collectible dolls and stickers, plus a new
Oh my God, Alice, Rappy. Who else did y'all add in this?
Wow. I mean, that makes sense.
The DLC and the PC.
Did they
It makes sense because it's both their games.
Yeah, okay, so they did make Nikke. Okay, that's what I thought.
We've got
yeah.
some great PlayStation Plus updates today.
So how many DLCs the game had now?
Arriving on February.
Just two,
Nier,
right?
and then
At the Nier one and this one, okay.
Survivor, Top Spin 2K25, and launching
for the
in game
catalog.
Lost
Yeah, for the
Records,
catalog. We ain't worried about that,
Rage,
though.
From the creators of Life is Strange.
I got the catalogs. I guess that's cool for me. I guess.
I mean, I ain't got it. So. Is this
Lost Records?
Oh, never
Thank
mind.
you. I was like, I know the name of it, I can't call
Players will
it.
join 4 high school girls living through the defining summer of their lives. What begins as a tale of friendship will eventually blend reality, dreams, and the unknown into a dual timeline narrative. The first episode of Lost Records Bloom and Rage arrives February 18th,
Next
with
week.
the second episode arriving in April.
Okay, directly after my birthday.
I feel like.
We're also excited.
Am I wrong? I
to
feel like
confirm
every
2
year now we
new
kind of get like
indie titles that will
one
launch into game
big like
catalog
coming of
later this year.
age adventure style game.
Explore a mysterious mansion in
For
Blueprints,
the last couple of
a
years, yeah.
genre-bending architectural adventure.
Blueprints. Okay.
It works
Every
for
door
movies,
is
so
a
I
new
guess do
decision
it for
as you build
games
out a
too.
sprawling manor with 45 shifting
Fair enough.
rooms, adding layers of strategy, puzzles, and exploration. Blueprints launches day 1 into game catalog this spring.
Okay, cool.
Abiotic Factor is a 6-player survival crafting game from Playstack and Deep Field Games. Stranded miles beneath the surface, you and a team of scientists must craft ingenious gear and traps to outwit your enemies and make this bizarre underground complex your new home.
Oh, this is like a 64 game.
Abiotic Factor will be available in game catalog when it launches this summer.
I mean, these
Maybe
days she's
that's
trying to look
what
like
they're
that.
going
So
for.
Now
yeah.
let's get a sneak
maybe
peek
so.
at games coming to the PlayStation Plus Classics catalog.
okay, classics. So it's
Coming
older
soon
games.
are
I
the
got for the
first 3
classics.
Armored Core titles from the original PlayStation.
What?
Armored Core,
Wow.
Armored Core Project Phantasma and Armored
Hold
Core
on now.
Massive Arena.
All right.
Patapon 3 slides its way into the Classics catalog next week.
Oh yeah, I did hear about Patapon, so I know about that.
No
PS5
one knows
Pro.
how that world came into being.
Damn,
It
Big Ben.
devoured everything from the past.
Expedition?
Only I was
This
left.
ain't Expedition.
Nah, this is something else.
Oh shit.
That was a fatal mistake.
Eclipse Glow.
This some new shit?
This definitely something new. But you want to know what it really reminds me of looking at this? It reminds me of Final Fantasy 13 too.
You know what? I was totally thinking that.
Yeah.
My wish can be fulfilled.
The video that's like crazy. Final Fantasy 17. Nah, no.
That wish is at a price.
I'd have been like, really?
To pursue one's
Now that
wishes
reminded me of 15.
is to court one's doom.
Damn.
Shadow of the Colossus?
This looks cool as fuck with the art style. Hold on now, you summon this shit.
I swear, bro, you just. Oh, look at this combat though.
Hold on.
Hold on now.
We got. Whoa. JoJo with that blood on the stone mask.
Oh shit.
Neo.
Gwendolyn, this is your final warning.
It's like Lost Soul Aside for white women.
Lost Scaring Beyond.
But I will take back everything.
This looks cool as hell. I ain't gonna lie.
Man, action games are back, man.
Even if the price is my soul.
Tides of Annihilation. In development.
Okay.
The table is dead. It exists no more.
I wonder, like, is this a Japanese developer, Korean? Like, what are we looking at?
It does get those vibes, but I'm not sure.
It does get those vibes.
Oh wait, is this
Marathon?
Yeah.
Oh, is this Marathon?
Looks like
I think so. Yeah.
Okay, they're showing.
This is we wind it down. So yeah.
Okay, we still got like 7 minutes left, don't we?
I'll say
this
so.
looks
Like
super cyberpunky. I like
yeah,
it.
from an aesthetic standpoint, it already looks really cool.
You must retrieve the architect's core.
They will send everything they have to stop us.
You know I would never want to see you hurt.
Man, I actually really like this game's art style.
Yeah, it looks dope.
It's good.
I remember you.
It's almost like I wish. No,
Oh, Metal Eden. This is different.
Ain't got nothing to do with Marathon.
I thought this was Marathon. Never mind.
I was like, oh man, Marathon might be alright. It ain't Marathon. Fuck!
Build a rocket, boy.
Holy shit!
What's up?
I thought this game was canceled.
What is this?
Showtime.
Mindseye.
I have gaps inside my head. Satellite gives us a 10-minute window.
Build a Rocket Boy comes from one of the developers, one of the guys that used to work on GTA, work with Rockstar. He went and made his own studio, and he made this game that was called Everywhere. And it was supposed to be like a build your own type of game engine type thing.
Yeah.
But within it was going to be Leslie Benzies. That's the name of the guy that went to that left Rockstar. Within it was supposed to be its own original story, Mindseye.
I'll cover you.
Did Everywhere come out?
You just wanted answers about the tech.
I don't remember.
I don't think so.
I don't believe so. I think they wanted both to come out at the same time.
What you did, we should have left you in the desert.
This is not the first time we got a fatal.
I definitely see the GTA influence.
Yeah, I definitely see it big time.
But it's definitely doing its own thing too. So.
iRobot. I was just thinking it.
I know what I have to do. This is the only way.
Mustard.
Mindseye.
You got it. Okay.
Hello, I'm Leslie Benzies, director of Mindseye, Build a Rocket Boy's new action adventure set in the fictional city of Red Rock, where AI and human greed collide.
Brother, like one of those
of collapse.
them actors who be doing intros for games, but instead he the actual director.
We're now proud to share of combat, high octane driving.
Yeah.
You expect on PlayStation 5 later this year.
This looks like, was it PS3? Like one of their first trailers for a game, and it looked very similar to this. I can't remember if that game had a title to it or what.
Oh, you talking about was it also Rockstar?
Nah, I don't know. It was like a tech demo or something or some game. I don't even know if that game came out.
Do what you can. Do not lose her.
Looks expensive.
It does look expensive.
Does look expensive.
So is this like sandboxy, kind of like GTA, or is it doing its own thing?
I don't know. They didn't say the word sandbox or open world, but it might be.
The search and rescue bots. They're malfunctioning.
Watch cats. Mindseye. I like the logo.
I do like the logo.
I gotta see more of the game though. So it's just alright.
PlayStation
Studios. Yeah.
Goes to Yote.
What you got for it? Show, I hear water.
It always comes back to this.
No, it ain't Ghost of Yote. Oh, Death Stranding.
It definitely ain't Ghost of Yote. Oh yeah, on the beach.
Yep, on the beach.
Stepping on the beach.
Stepping on the beach. Do, 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 do.
I don't know if it's Death Stranding.
No, this ain't Death Stranding.
We sure?
Maybe.
No.
No, this ain't Death Stranding.
What could this be then?
This choice.
Wait.
Came from X-Dev?
Not Killzone. Is this
Resistance?
Maybe
that would be wild.
If this is Resistance, that would be such a pull. Oh my god.
Every time.
Nah, this is a new IP.
Yeah, this is what it's looking like.
We're about to fight the sun, ain't it?
Man, what in the final boss of JRPGs is this?
Then everything begins again.
Okay.
Is that Ben Starr?
It
Gotta work to get paid while they paying.
But after every death, I always come back stronger.
Another roguelike.
That boy.
I always got to say
This is from the Returnal devs.
Yeah.
Okay,
really?
that makes sense then. Okay, that makes sense then. It's a new roguelike game.
The bean, yeah.
Saros. That's a name.
It's about due for them to come out with a new game.
Yeah, because Returnal been out for quite some time.
Returnal was a while ago.
It was a while ago. The pandemic just kind of made it feel like it wasn't that long
Yeah,
ago,
it
but it was.
Yeah, okay.
Housemarque,
Okay.
yeah.
Dang, 30th anniversary been around that long?
Coming back stronger.
Okay, roguelike. Roguelikes are popping right now. So
Okay.
Next year.
2026.
yeah, even Elden Ring.
Gives us something to look
Even
forward
Elden Ring
to.
got one now.
Hey everyone, I'm Gregory Loudon, Creative Director at Housemarque. We are thrilled to announce that our latest game, Saros, is launching next year on PS5 and enhanced for PS5 Pro. Saros
so this is coming out next year.
ultimate evolution of the Housemarque gameplay-first experience. It's a
Okay.
new single-player IP that builds on Returnal's award-winning third-person action. You play Arjun Devraj, performed by the brilliant Rahul Kohli.
Okay,
Arjun is a
Rahul.
powerful enforcer
Not Ben Starr.
searching
Okay,
for
I was like, man, you
answers
sound a little
on
too damn
hostile
similar to him for me to be.
They were like, look, we got Indian
Y'all-
protagonist, he played by Indian man.
Y'all heard an English voice
All of us
actor,
at
and y'all was
Housemarque
like, "Oh, I
can't
know."
wait to share more about
I heard that because my brain was just like, bro, that
He
sounds
has a
like
very
Ben.
similar cadence. I'll put it
Thanks
that
for
way.
watching.
Yeah, thank you, because that's what made me think that.
Saros. Okay, interesting to see what that looks like in the future.
Oh, that's it.
All right then, that's
Is that
it.
it?
It's got to be good. They showing everything. It's a lot though.
It just ended abruptly.
I mean, not really. Like the last thing they showed was like the big first party title, like the thing that they want you to focus on. And
Well, I
then,
guess I mean more so like they usually have like a nigga and then like a person at the end, excuse me. A person at the end who's like, hey, that's it for us, hear from us next time, da-da-da. They just say, all right, that's it.
Oh yeah, I guess they just transitioned to just being like, hey, we just gonna put up the summary of the games and let you know. Thanks for watching.
It feels like they went through kind of the Nintendo playbook, but keeping like, all right, quick, go straight to the game, quick, like short talk. That's it.
Yeah, like get it going.
All right.
All right, so we didn't got through it. What did you think, Terrence?
I think it was solid. It wasn't anything like game changing or like mind blowing, but I think it was solid. I'll say this: I feel like a lot of the leaks, they were right, but then not right at the same time. Like I know, like one of the lists that was going around, it did hit some targets, but there were others that it didn't hit. Yeah, I mean, I think it was solid, but I don't know. I guess for me, I would say it was really cool that they had a lot of stuff that had dates. I will say that. Like there wasn't a bunch of ambiguity.
Yeah, that was really good.
Like it was it was really cool where for like a good maybe like 20 minutes, each game had, if not a release window, then a release date. I do think that was a really good move, showing that, yeah, PlayStation does have a lot of stuff to look forward to this year, which maybe that's ultimately what they needed, was just a showcase that showed like, hey, this is what you have to look forward to this year or even in 2026. So, I mean, from that angle, I guess it did what it had to do. If I were to give it a score, maybe a very solid 7.5, and maybe that's a little harsh on my end, but I don't know. I just feel like it wasn't anything like wow worthy, but it was good what they had. Like I feel like this it accomplished what it needed to, but not really anything beyond that. So yeah, I give it like a 7.5.
Okay. Will, what about you? Where do you stand?
I'm kind of sitting along the same lines as Terrence here because, well, at least starting off with what we got on the screen right now with Monster Hunter, I'm hyped for that, no doubt about it. And they already telling us our next title update, which is really cool. I got to give credit where credit is due. A lot of release dates. That's my big thing with me too. It's not a lot of the, it's coming out 2025, or it's coming out 2026, or it's gonna come out at this season this year. And I'm just like, y'all telling me everything I need to see. I'm very happy with what y'all got going on. So I'm super excited for a couple things here. That last thing though, I'm hoping to actually try Saros. I want to try that out when it gets here. I think it has a lot of interesting titles, at least for somebody like me, because I'm super varied in my gaming anyway. So I'm not necessarily pigeonholed to one thing, despite the fact that I do have tons of RPGs here to play. But
we all do now.
Yeah, we all do now. Definitely, no doubt about that. We covered in them. And I just want to say I'm happy for Devin because I know he got what he wanted. So yeah,
he did get what he wanted.
Yeah, he got what he wanted. He got
all the games he like got DLC.
Yeah, all of them did. So congrats to Devin on his victory today. So yeah, but about a 7.5. It wasn't nothing that would just blew my hair off or anything like that. But it was a lot of things where I'm just like, you know what? I can look forward to that. I can get this. I can get that. I may have to make it my business to play this another time. So 7.5 is good for me.
Okay. Rakeem, where do you stand?
How I stand? Annie, you're okay. You're okay. You're okay, Annie. You've been struck by a mid state of play. It's pretty mid.
Damn.
I'm not gonna lie, I did not know where you were going with that, but I like it.
Well done.
I know, right? Well done, bro.
I'm sorry. I felt like it was a state of play that it was like, hey, we got a lot of dates coming out, so we need to show the games we've already shown and a few ones we haven't shown, but people want to know about, and get these dates out. Like they want to show the games that are coming in the timeline of this year that they were solidly had dates. Because the games I really wanted to see were Ghost of Yote and Death Stranding 2, obviously, but we'll probably see some from them later in the year. Still not worried about that. But as far as the presentation, it was nice that everything was snappy. They got to the games. We got to see more from some games we hadn't seen before, but not like you said, nothing wowed you. I'm gonna be honest, every event can't be that goddamn Game Awards. That's never you're not gonna get that after every event.
For sure, yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So but in your mind a little bit, the bad part about having amazing events like that with all these announcements is that every time you see other stuff with announcements, you even if you know it's not the case, you kind of subconsciously compare it to it, which isn't fair. But I thought it was okay. I was interested in seeing, of course, not Ghost of Tsushima, excuse me.
Well, we'll get into that part on the
Onimusha.
I have another question later.
Yeah, Onimusha, which was the game I want to see as well. Onimusha, seeing more of that. I'm like, okay, how's this game going to play? They did kind of demonstrate, okay, we're leaning more into the sword play. Here's our protagonist. He's silly as fuck.
A little slow to you?
It looks slow as fuck. Yes, it did. That was the first thing I saw. I was like, damn, that's kind of slow for Onimusha. Onimusha was kind of
one of those things where it'll be sped up, as development goes along, maybe. Because, usually those first trailers they show for those kind of games, they kind of look a little rough.
It might be one of those things where we got to get on Twitter so they speed it up.
It might be.
Well,
you might be right.
Old ones. I bought a Warlords, and it's not like no Devil May Cry.
No. Well, even Devil May Cry 1 ain't like the rest of Devil May Cry. Devil May Cry 1 was kind of slow.
It was faster you had air combos over that game.
That's true.
You ain't gonna get that here.
Yeah, you're not gonna get that with this new one.
I gotta see what systems they had, because you said something was more intricate with how you did the swordsmanship, more hand-to-hand, sword on sword, clashing, which is interesting. But I was happy to see it was there and see more from it. So the fact we're getting that is dope. And the fact we got more release dates for other games. I am interested in seeing what this new Saros game, what a name. I'm sure it means something. That came out the blue. That's going to be interesting to see. Split Fiction's trailer I thought was good, but like Sage said, he didn't want to see any more of it. I'm good.
I've seen enough to let me know I want that game.
That's how I feel about Monster Hunter. I don't even see nothing else. I don't see nothing else.
Yeah.
Lord have mercy. How much more are we gonna see? They like more and a beta and a alpha and a gamma and a theta. We got it all, man.
Oh, Greek alphabet.
But yeah, to keep mine straightforward, I thought it was a 7. I thought it was okay. I wasn't super moved by it. There was some stuff I enjoyed, but I just think it just served its purpose of getting out the games that were releasing this year that needed to be known. And shout out to Digimon for getting announced. Digimon been kind of Pokemon, you ain't the only game in town. We ain't gonna sell nearly as much, but we gonna still fight.
Yeah, fight back.
Yeah, fight back.
All right, Devin, what'd you think?
I'll be honest. I think this was pretty solid showing of games. Like I have a list of at least like 10 plus things that I found interesting personally, or that I want to play. Of course, number one being Eliza P.
Eliza P. Yeah.
Of course, like
congratulations.
Close number 2 being like Onimusha, Metal Gear Solid. Metal Gear Solid looks amazing. I'm having high hopes for that game because it was a little rocky. It was supposed to come out last year and we didn't hear anything. So it looks like they're doing that game justice. Rightfully so. Of course, Lost Soul Aside. That's a game I've been looking for forever, and we finally got to see more on it. So it's coming up soon. Onimusha, definitely dope to see that one and seeing like the new direction kind of new direction, because like I was saying, like Onimusha, I played the first one on PC and I'm like, this is definitely just like more like grounded. Of course, like 3 was a little more. But you had like a lot of different abilities and weapons. But I like what they're doing with this like kind of realistic using environment stuff that looked really interesting. So maybe like we see more on that to see how that like really plays out fully. But yeah, even the new games that I saw, Metal Eden looked pretty cool. Tides of Annihilation, that could be cool.
Yeah.
Which we thought Metal Eden was marathon.
Wow. I like marathon might be
the symbol. I'm like that symbol. I thought that symbol looked like
it looks so much like. I wanna go on because we haven't. If you're watching this and you're like, why don't they know? Like, we haven't looked at anybody's reactions or what anybody thought about it, so we don't know. So we might not be the only ones that thought it looked like Marathon. We might be like, it might be a hell of people that's like, this looked just like Marathon. So,
and also like we were kind of, a part of me was also hoping it was Marathon. I've been waiting to see what that game's going to look like.
Because we also remember that when people say they got a chance to play it with those people that they flew out, it's like, this game was kind of, we don't know about it. So, but yeah, Hell Is Us. I'm definitely excited to kind of see more about that. That definitely looks like a game I would try. Saros looks interesting. I didn't really get to play Returnal, but it's definitely a game in my wheelhouse. It seems like, if anybody remembers Fury, like that game was like one of the first roguelikes I just kind of got in, and well, I don't even necessarily know.
It's a boss rush.
Fury's like a boss rush. Yeah, Fury's like a boss rush.
Yeah, but it still had that same vibe of like just projectiles everywhere on the screen. You got to dodge and weave. And now seeing these games kind of get more of a bigger budget put onto those style of games, kind of cool to see. Shinobi looked dope. Directive 8020, I definitely want to check that out. So me personally, if I had to give it a score, and of course Liza P, I would want to give it more, but I'm gonna set that to the side because y'all know how I feel about that game. I give it an 8.5. I think there was a lot of stuff here I saw that I was actually be interested in playing.
Okay. So as a conference, I'm going to give it an 8.5. Very well paced. It never stuck on one game for too long. It got to the next game pretty quickly. There were a lot of games here. The constant complaint that people have is, where are the release dates? Where are the release dates? Well, this one had it for you. But personally, I don't know. It's weird. Like, there were games here that I want like this, but it's like, it's weird timing. Like, I'm not playing Pirate Yakuza for a long time. Like, I just finished up Infinite Wealth not too long ago. I have my eyes on other games right now. Yeah, Keem is still playing Infinite Wealth. I got my eyes, towards Trails. Trails is about to come out soon. I'm like, all right, man. I haven't been to Trails in a while, and I just finished a journey in the Yakuza land. So, and that's the problem here is there are so many games that I'm like, I'm kind of interested, kind of not. Lost Soul aside, like I'm kind of interested. Tides of Annihilation, I'm kind of interested. It's just nothing that made me go, oh man, I've got to play that. I can't wait to play that. When is that coming out? I don't feel that way about a lot of these games. So me personally, it's not terribly interesting. It's not a terribly interesting conference. The most interested I was in a game was like Digimon, and even that I'm like, it's like just a whatever a tier up from kind of interested is, but not like I gotta have it. Like nothing here for me was a gotta have it. There are a lot of games that we're gonna shift to in a second when I ask y'all the next question. But like there are a lot of games here where it's just like that. There are a lot of games that I expected to be here that were not here, and then a lot of the stuff that is here, it's like coming so soon, or it's stuff you already know about. Like I don't ever want to see a yearly game at a showcase like this. I just don't. So like when you have like WWE 2K or NBA 2K or Madden NFL 2K, like I don't need to see that.
Nah, I agree with you on that one wholeheartedly. Disney had no business being here.
Like this shit gonna come out regardless. Like, okay, I understand. Like you added the island, and I knew the second I saw the second I heard Paul Heyman, I was like, oh, okay. They had been hyping this new feature called the Island, and I was like, all right, I bet they gotta try to sell you on this. But even still, it's like, oh man, yearly games just don't. It feels weird having them there. And it was a lot of stuff like that. A lot of stuff where you're like, yeah, here's Monster in the Wild. It's like, yeah, I mean, I bet, but like
that comes out in like a week or two.
It comes out in like a week. I don't need no more of that.
Yeah, it comes out soon.
Pirate Yakuza, same thing. Like it comes out in like a week. I don't need any more of that. It just felt like some of this stuff felt like, okay, we've got these deals with a lot of our third-party partners, and we have to do something to promote. And so we'll just shove it all together into one 45-minute block of video games and just make sure that everybody knows that they're coming out. And that's cool, but it's not exactly exciting. And it's certainly not exciting in the way that like the developer direct was last month. And probably not exciting in the way that the Switch 2 reveal. Actually, definitely not exciting in the way whatever the Switch 2 reveal is going to be. Like, yeah, that's just not going to be that. But I do think this is a weird spot for Sony in that they probably do have several games coming this year and then definitely next year. And they're like, all right, yeah, but we're not going to talk about them in February. We're going to talk about them in like June or May, at the end of May, at the beginning of June, just in time for the summer. Which brings me to my next question. What do y'all think needs to be at the inevitable May, June state of play? Rakeem, you had some you brought up first.
I already said what Ghost of Yote, Death Stranding 2. And I'm not playing, Sony. Put out your heavy hitters. Xbox is on your neck, Sony. Facts. It's like Kendrick and Drake. They on your neck, Sony.
Yep.
Don't put out no Hard Part 6, Sony.
The bad one, not the good one.
They own your neck. So yeah, I need at least those two. I'd like to see Marathon, but I understand like that might have its own development woes, and there's issues with the comparable bunch right now. Who knows when we see that? If we see it, it might get canceled. Shit, I don't know at this point. I mean, cancel hella games anyway.
They too busy working on gummy bears.
Gummy bears. Anyway, everywhere. Anyway, sorry, that was our childhood. But yeah, I really need to see some heavy hitters from Sony. I need them to kind of fight back a little bit. You got the games coming. Fight back. I need a little fight back. That's all I'm saying.
We outselling everything, so we don't have to fight that hard. Which is exactly the thing I was talking about when we did the what the fuck is going on in gaming podcast, where I was like, that's what happens when you outsell everybody by so much is you just feel like, oh, I don't have to do that much work. So
that's fair. I mean, I feel like Sony's slowly starting to fall into the pitfalls that Xbox did all those years ago that they made fun of. They're slowly becoming what they were making fun of all that time ago. They're tripping over themselves a bit, and you kind of need to get back to what you know.
Agreed. Will, what do you think needs to be at the May-June state of play?
Same thing Keem said. They need to come out with Ghost of Yote. They wasting time. I understand that, once you show a game once, like a little while back, you gotta wait a little bit before you show it again. I get that. But if they mess around and get to that May-June area, and I know it ain't, but I'm just saying, I know you got to give it time before you do it again. But if you mess around and let this slip by and you choose not to show that, you're basically like showing your stomach to Xbox and saying, yeah, go ahead and start cutting. So I'm just like, you got to show that. I can't think of much else aside from that, because that's the number one thing I know they need to show. That's number one on the list for me. Anything else, if they got it, show it. But if you don't have it, you better come with something, because you miss your big shot. And then everybody gonna be looking at you sideways saying, damn, y'all just gonna let Microsoft start running again, huh?
I'm gonna say Wolverine. That's another thing that I like. I knew Wolverine was not going to be here.
Yeah.
But it needs to be at the next, like in the spring, that needs to be there. Like, we need to see some kind of look at Wolverine. It's time. That game's definitely, you would imagine that game comes out in 2026. They showed it off first in 2021. Like, hey man, let's get to it. Let's get to it. So
yeah.
Devin, what do you think, man? What do you think needs to be at the May, June state of play?
That's actually the one I was thinking about too, say Wolverine, because I mean it's been so long for it, and I mean just the freaking shenanigans that happened with that game, it's like you got to see something at this point. I know it probably put a little bit of a wrench in their plans with that happening, but it's been a long time since we seen him at the bar and do this with his claws, so we got to see some more on that. Me personally, I'm trying to think of like other just like exclusive Sony titles that might be coming out that we need to see, but I think probably
They necessarily had to be exclusives, really.
RE9, I would like to see that. I mean, it's been big talk about that. It's more than likely probably is going to be shown this year, I would imagine. I know they got Onimusha coming out next year, but I'm pretty certain they're going to show RE9. So the next state of play midway through the year, I think it'd be a great time to show off what they got cooking for that.
Okay. Terrence, what about you, man? What do you think they need to have at the May, June state of play?
I don't know. I feel like you all already kind of hit on all the highlights. I don't know if I have another one outside of what you all have said that I feel like they need to announce, but I do agree that it is time to show your heavy hitters. Like, if Ghost of Yotei is supposed to come out this year, then yeah, you have to show that. You have to show it.
It's interesting too, because I seem to recall Ghost of Tsushima coming out in like May.
Yeah, it came out like during the summer or something like that. I remember that too. Yeah.
Very clearly, that's not the plan for Ghost of Yotei, because it would have been announced here.
Maybe it'll be like a September or November game, something like that, like a fall game.
I can see that.
Yeah, like fall.
Like they probably feel like it's a big enough property now, and enough people are interested in it that they can release it at the bigger time with all the other stuff, and it still stand out. Whereas Ghost of Tsushima, it was still like, okay, will this really work? So yeah, it was better to release that at a time when there wasn't as much going on. But yeah, they got a Death Stranding 2. I was actually quite surprised that wasn't there, but wasn't here. But at the same time,
do you think that they lump those up together?
Yotei and
Sushi. Yeah, did they come out in like the same 3-month time span?
I mean, that's a good point. Death Stranding 2, I do recall it coming. Well, Death Stranding 1, I believe, was like a fall game. It came out like maybe September, November, something like that, I think. So I could see 2 following the same path. Ghost of Yotei, I don't know. Since they didn't show it here, that's really up for debate. Like, well, I'll say this. When Sony, the last time that they revealed stuff for Spider-Man 2 before its release, they did it like maybe like a month or two. They announced like a release date like within like a month or two of it actually coming out. So
if I remember correctly, the release date announcement came after the state of play, and I think it came at like Jeff Keighley's Summer Game Fest, and I think that was in like June, and then they were like, "Hey, it's coming in September."
Yeah, so it could be the case of that too, where because I mean we've talked about this before, where nowadays they kind of want to wait until like the last hour to announce a release date just to make sure that it is ready, that they don't have to push it back. Because I mean, you waste money with marketing in that regard. Because if you say a certain date, you put your marketing behind that date, then you have to change it. Well, you just wasted money on the previous date. So that's probably why they haven't revealed their hand just yet. So I'm in agreement with all of you all, is that they got to show the big stuff next time. So that is Ghost of Yotei, Death Stranding 2. If Resident Evil 9 is a thing right now, or the remasters of Resident Evil, 5 and 6. That's
pretty remastered 5 and 6. So that makes me think that 5 is getting a remake, like an actual remake.
Maybe so.
Maybe could do that.
Maybe so.
Man, I played the hell out of 5. Boy, I would.
So let me ask you this:
whatever RE's next project is, I'll put it that way.
Yeah. Right. Let me ask you this, Terrence. Do you think maybe this one was full for the most part of like third party stuff.
Yeah.
Do you think the one in like May or June or whenever it comes out is just largely first party?
I think it needs to be. Because that is part of the reason why I felt this one was a little on the weaker side, despite there being some really good stuff, don't get me wrong, is that a lot of what we saw wasn't Sony's stuff, like exclusively theirs. A lot of this is stuff that's coming to other platforms, which I mean, of course, you know, that's everybody now. I mean, even,
I was going to say at this stage, everything coming out of other platforms.
Yeah, because I mean, Xbox, even their stuff, I mean, they show that, I mean, it's eventually going to come to PS5, but, you know, maybe not right from jump, but it will. But yeah, I think that, like you all have said, they need to reveal the big guns next time. Like, they just have to.
I think, what's the Capcom game you said was dead?
Oh, Pragmatic probably is dead.
Yeah. I don't know if it's dead, but I think that needs to be. I think it's dead if we don't see it by the end of the year.
Yeah, which is the same train of thought that I had. I said that if we don't see that this year, then that means that project is actually dead. So Capcom has Monster Hunter coming out, obviously. What other game do they have coming out this year?
Oh,
that is a very good question.
Is that it?
As of right now, that's all we know, because Onimusha is 2026, which is that's honestly why I was surprised that Onimusha was here, because I was like, you have a whole year before that game comes out. Like, do you really need to be talking about it now? Like, isn't there something else that you could
the brand
reveal?
isn't as big.
Yeah,
that's true.
Like, it's been a long time since they've done an Onimusha game.
Like, they even brought out the remaster of Onimusha 2 as well. It's kind of get people back into the mindset of the old games and the brand itself.
Yeah,
because it's a whole new generation of fans who don't know what the hell they're watching. They've never seen this IP before.
Yeah, maybe so. I mean, that's true. But yeah, it's just that I would think Capcom would have something else that they should be having come out this year, other than like DLC for their already existing.
I was going to say mostly it's just, but I mean, like, it can't. I agree.
Just be Monster Hunter. They have to have something else that's cooking for this year.
No, I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say they have to.
Monster Hunter make a lot of money.
Well, but also like sometimes it just don't fall that way. Sometimes, like I think Square Enix, it doesn't have anything that I know of other than Dragon Quest 1 and 2 HD.
Right.
I don't think they have anything else. It's just that, and then maybe
if it go like 3, they won't need nothing else.
You say what?
If it go like 3, they ain't gonna need nothing else.
True. But I mean,
just feel like there has to be at least like some, if not like not a AAA game, but there has to be maybe like some AA game that's going to come out this year or something along those lines for them. Yeah. That's just like usually Capcom is kind of coming to this point
like,
where you can expect at least 2 games from them a year. That's just been their pattern. So
that's possible, like a smaller project, or maybe like a.
They do have the Capcom Collection 2 coming.
Yeah, actually, that is coming out. But since that's just a remaster, well, just a collection of games, I guess I wasn't really counting it. But that is true. Yeah.
I think that's what you're probably looking at. You see them. I won't say they take a step back, but just like the development schedules, they just didn't line up. And so, like, maybe this year you get just Monster Hunter Wilds, which is big enough to carry them anyway. And then the year after that, you get Onimusha and Resident Evil 9 and maybe something else on top of that. And you wind up with like multiple you wind up with like a Capcom heavy year next year, as opposed to like a Capcom light year this year. And it just kind of balances out like that.
Maybe
and it's the same with, I think the same thing with Square. I don't think we see a lot of new games released from Square. I do think at some point Square, because they also notably absent from here. No Square, nothing. I think actually the next time we see Square will be at Switch 2, because I have this feeling that Final Fantasy IX Remake will finally get revealed there. But yeah, I think that you see like some of those studios that were known to associate with Sony and like their games. I think you start to see that in the summer, hopefully. Because right now I'm like, man, I wouldn't over the moon for this. I do think it's kind of crazy that we got an Onimusha gameplay trailer so quickly. Because like that when they showed it at the Game Awards, you were like, oh, okay, this is fine, I guess. Because we didn't get enough of it. It was just the shock of it coming back, and they were like, all right. And I thought it would be months, if not a full like the end of the year before we saw it again. And they were like, nah, 2 months, bro. Here it is.
MGS does look good. I ain't gonna lie.
Man, it does look good.
Yeah, that's why I had to give it an 8.5, because there's so much here. So like it just felt like almost, even though I'm not personally interested, it's like they were still doing a lot. Even if I wasn't interested, I'm still just impressed that they managed to get all this together.
Maybe this is more so just to show off that third party.
Yeah. I just think this is just them saying, hey man, we've got these partnerships, and we got to do right by them. So here you go.
What a classic selection of bosses. Holy shit.
Yeah. It may be just one of those things where kind of like what Rakeem said, not every game showcase can hit in the same way. And, we also had our predictions and expectations for what's going to be here. And maybe in my head, I just thought that it was just lacking in some areas. But yeah, you're all right there. I mean, there was plenty of stuff here, like really good stuff. Don't get me wrong. That Tides of whatever it's called game like that.
Tides of
Annihilation. That was a nice surprise. Definitely wasn't expecting something like that. I mean, that's cool that action games are really on the up and up now.
The only thing I thought was missing from here is Where Winds Meet. I kind of hope that we get like a actual release date for that.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's another thing too. There's just certain games that you would think would be here because they should be releasing this year, but they just weren't.
Right.
Judas, I feel like that still has some time. At least in my opinion, I feel like that still has some time.
Judas is one of those, and this is why I wasn't too hype. I wasn't too against it one way or the other. It's because I remember when we did our predictions, I was like, I can't tell you whether these will be here at this game state of play or will it be in the summer. And Judas feels like one of those summer things. Like whether it's at state of play or whether it's at Jeff's thing, it feels like a summer thing.
Yeah.
So But all right, that was our reaction to the February State of Play. We hope you enjoyed the show. How do you feel about some of the moves that PlayStation is making? Let us know in the comments, and we'll see you guys on the next stream. Peace.